The Cubist movement challenged the artistic styles of the past and insisted on creating new modes of art rather than following conventional norms. Artists that practiced Cubism, appropriately named Cubists, aimed to revitalize art to reflect the values of a more modern age, and went on to pioneer the style of abstraction. The Cubist movement. It reached its peak between 1907 and 1914, just prior to the First World War, but continues to influence artists to this day. At the turn of the 20th century, artists found themselves in a fast-paced and ever-changing modern world. Technological advances and political changes were all happening within this time. Photography had been invented to replace portraiture and capture historical events, so it was only natural for painters to turn to other themes. Of course, it's impossible to speak about Cubism without mentioning the father of Cubism himself, Pablo Picasso. No, not him. Him. He, alongside Georges Braque, felt that a new artistic style was needed to connect with a more modern audience. Inspired by post-impressionist Paul Cézanne, Cubist artists deviated from the 3D perspective that had been the norm in art since the Renaissance. They instead painted 2D figures from multiple perspectives to convey a sense of totality. Cubist artists simplify natural forms into geometric shapes, like cylinders, spheres, and of course, cubes. The term itself comes from a French critic who, upon viewing Braque's 1908 landscape paintings, commented on the liberal use of cubes. Cubists had a new way of painting time, volume, mass, and space. Instead of attempting to duplicate the image, Cubists insisted on distilling the essence of their subjects with abstract forms. Cubism also influenced works of authors such as Gertrude Stein, William Faulkner, and Guillaume Apollinaire. By drawing inspiration from multiple perspectives and disjointed figures of Cubist paintings, authors applied similar ideas to their stories. Many Cubists also showcase musical instruments and sheet music in their paintings to highlight the importance of music in their lives. Igor Stravinsky also drew inspiration from Cubism by composing chaotic rhythms into his symphonies. One of Picasso's paintings, Les Demoiselles d'Avignon, was one of the major paintings to grant the movement acceptance in the eye of the public.